Great start, Isaiah. Really good.
We got dual feeds today. They're sharing their stream.
Great swing, Mace.
Go, nice job, Mason!
Really cool backstop.
This might be the shortest backstop we've ever played. Way to spoil it. He's on it.
Okay, good morning. We're in Frisco, Colorado. Sorry, not Frisco. Breckenridge, Colorado. Frisco was yesterday. We are playing the Peaks. We've got 2 walks to lead off the game. Walking just now is Chance Van Gieson. And over at third base, Mason Chalupa threatening to score with no outs and Adam Barth up to bat. The pitcher-catcher camera is positioned in right field today. We do have a lefty starting for the Bombers, so that'll give us a good view of this side of the field. But mostly the reason for that was I could not access the left field. The fence is insanely tall, and there is another fence that prevents me from even getting close over there. All right, that is 3 walks to start the game. The bases are loaded, and up comes Trey Henry. No outs. Trey with a single up the middle. He singled over towards the shortstop between short and third, and it rolled all the way out to left field. We are playing on turf today, so the ball is going to be moving fast on grounders, and it'll be rolling pretty far if it gets rolling. Okay, Bombers 1-0 now. Jack Bride's up to bat. Jack jacked one yesterday. Must have landed at about 320. The center field is 316 feet today. The corners are 306. So Jack
Get back!
all right, Bombers all safe on that insane play there. A little bit anxious this morning, thinking they can run on a wild pitch or a passed ball, but what's going on is the backstop is literally 10 feet at the most from the back of the home plate to the backstop, and it's got lots of pop. It's lined at the baseboards with what looks to be Trex bolted to the fence, so it is an active backstop, and it's only a few feet back here. All right, we walked in another run. Bombers up 2-0 now, and up comes Andy Dahl. Now, if his uniform looks a little odd, it's because he left his other uniform in Denver somehow. Looks like the coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. And it looks like he is changing pitchers already after 6 straight walks to start the game. So we will let our other pitcher warm up. Speaking of warming up, Nick Prince brought me a coffee this morning. So as per our usual bribe Nick's getting an extra
I
commercial.
own Post Oak Barbecue in Denver, Colorado. This thing started back in 2019. Decided to go out on a limb and pursue a passion project. And I'm all self-taught, and the obsession turned into a restaurant. Texas barbecue, to me, is great meat, very little sauce involved, simple rubs that do nothing but highlight the meat and highlight technique. Bringing that to Denver was a very important thing for me. We are known for brisket, so we use Nolan Ryan beef, USDA prime, and we've really made a name for ourselves on brisket. Our brisket is so set apart from everybody else's brisket. I'm very proud of that. We do several things with it. We top loaded baked potatoes. We top, we call it dirty mac, top our jalapeno bacon mac and cheese. Really, we go for those traditional Texas flavors.
All right, and right on cue, Andy. Ready, the pitcher ready, here we go. Bombers up 2-0, no outs. And absolutely tattooed all the way, rolls to the fence. Andy Dahl in the gray uniform, feeling his oats this morning with a double deep to the fence. Scoring 2 more runs for the Bombers, 4-0 now. And up to bat we have Nolan Fratsky. Nolan, our starting pitcher this morning. We'll see him in a few minutes on the mound. Still no outs for the Bombers, and they are up 4-0. All right, that went a little bit on the outside, but umpire calls it a strike, and that makes it a strike. All right, Nolan, 2 strikes now is full count. All right, full count. Ooh. That one very close to hitting Nolan. I think it may have grazed his back. Nolan trotting down to first now. That does not score a run because bases were not loaded after the double by Andy Dahl. So that does load the bases up. And Henry Gardner up to bat now with bases loaded, no outs. Any ball in play will score a run. Pitch far outside for a ball 1. Ball 1 to Henry Gardner. Henry puts one over towards the Bombers' dugout. Foul. Evens the count at 1. 1-1. Henry puts it in play. Deep over by shortstop, and unfortunately that just not deep enough, and that does not score a run. So 1 out now for the Bombers as Henry pops out to third base / shortstop right between them. I think it was fielded by the third baseman. All right, Red Ekman puts it in play deep to right field. Caught by the right fielder, but tagging on the play is Jack Brides, and we do score 1 more. A sweet sac fly deep to right field by Rhett Ekman. And now Ryder Cates up to bat, and he jacked one over 320 yesterday. That one fouled up behind the screen. hits the building. He sends it over to shortstop, who relays it to first in time to end the inning. The Bombers end the inning up 5. A great start for the Bombers, and we will see Nolan Fratsky here in just a few minutes. Our starting pitcher, a lefty, taking advantage of that left-hand camera position. Step aside and thank a sponsor.
Flatirons Dance is a dance studio home to ages 2 to adult. We offer classes in jazz, tap, lyrical, ballet, and competition team. I started Flatirons because I've grown up in Arvada. I love this town. I love the people here. My family and I reside in Arvada. And I just wanted a studio, much like the studio that I grew up in, a family environment that is fun and teaches kids dance while teaching them other skills.
Foul ball in the first pitch. Nolan Fratsky, starting pitcher for the Bombers. Brings a fastball upper right corner of the strike zone. Puts it foul again. All right. All strikes from Nolan so far. 2 foul balls and a called strike. That one far outside, tempting the batter, who is likely trying to protect down to his last strike. Put in play over towards third, fielded by Ryder Cates, thrown over to first, in time for the out. Excellent play by Ryder Cates over at third, and a good stretch by Trey Henry over at first. One out now. Bombers still up 5-0. Peaks coming into this game 2 wins, no losses. Bombers coming in, no wins, 2 losses. Bombers showing that they are not out of this. That ball right over the middle of the plate, fouled up against the screen. Watch for Nolan's curve. That was the curve. Popped up. Fielded by Nolan. Oh, and Nolan pops out of his glove. And an unfortunate situation there as the ball pops out of Nolan's glove. Runner now on first base.
Shake it off. Sit back, kid.
Ball put in play deep to left field. Fielded by Andy Dahl out there in left field with Adam Barth coming over to back him up from behind. Two outs now for the Bombers. Runner advanced to second on the play. Foul ball over towards the building again. Not sure exactly where that one ended up. Maybe over the building. Not quite as picturesque a setting here in Breckenridge. The big peaks are behind us, as we had in Frisco yesterday. Runner advancing to third on the passed ball. Catcher Will Hall. Ryder Cates holding the runner on at third. That called a ball. Looked like the curve. Expect a fastball now, up and out. And it was. And ball hit out to center field. And what a catch by Adam Barth, who came to play today, diving to make that catch on a short fly ball to center field. And the Bombers end the inning up 5. Their best showing of the season on an 8 o'clock game so far. Will Hall up to bat. Will looking at the first pitch, a ball. Second pitch, very high, a ball. Will swinging on a pitch right over the center of the plate. That's strike one. That one just caught the outside edge of the plate. Strike two evens the count. Will sends it to the pitcher, who races Will over to first and wins the race. One out now, and that brings up Carter Prince. All right, Carter Prince striking out.
Don't worry about that.
You got this, Jace.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off the top of the fence and flies over into the stands. Swing and a miss. Jace Verardi striking out. Bombers still up 5-0. Top of the order coming up in the next inning. Meanwhile, Bombers will retake the field. All right, a base hit to right field by the Peaks to lead off the inning. Base hit, nope, stopped by shortstop Mason Chalupa, but laid out for it. Couldn't get up in time to make the throw over to first. All right, 2 runners on now for the Peaks. Nolan stepping off. Two on, no outs. A double play by the Bombers. A line drive over to Ryder Cates at third. Relayed over to Chance Van Gieson at second, doubling off the runner who had left early and had taken quite the lead. So the Bombers, a quick double play to take down the lead runner. Now only 1 on. Throw over to first, not in time. That ball squirts underneath the umpire, gets kicked to the side. Runner safe on the play. Perfect strike, just catching the outside edge of the plate. Not sure my scoreboard is updating. A pitch high, runner over to third, no throw. Pitch inside and high. Evening the count at 2. 2-2 the count. Runner on third. Hit deep to center field. And caught. Nope, not caught. Does fall. Adam Barth not able to get there. Matt Van Gieson talking to the umpire, perhaps spotting an issue with the foot of the last batter. Matt thinking that he stepped out of the box before he hit. All right, that another hit deep to center field, and Adam Barth able to get to that one, records the third out. Bombers give up 1 on the frame, but the Bombers remain up 4 runs. The score is 5-1. About an hour and 10 minutes left to play today. Peaks pitcher warming up. normal speeds. Nothing crazy. All right, leading off the inning, top of the order for the Bombers, Mason Chalupa. Okay, 2 called strikes now and a ball. The count is 1-2. That one high and outside, up around the brim of the cap level. Foul tip held, and that is strike 3. Chance Van Gieson up for the Bombers now. Chance puts it in play over towards shortstop. Fielded by the shortstop over to first and out. 2 quick outs for the Bombers. Adam Barth up to bat now. Adam going to try to start a 2-out rally. Pitch outside. Adam hits it over second base. It rolls to the center fielder, and Adam safe at first. A single to get the 2-out rally started. Now Trey Henry up to bat. We'll try to continue the rally here. Trey swinging on the first pitch, fouling it over the left side of the backstop. Adam Barth likes to dance and mess with the pitchers. That one inside, very far inside, evens the count at 1. All right, Trey puts it in play over to right field, and Adam Barth around third takes a look, but stays there. So Trey does continue the rally, and Jack Bride's up to bat now. Jack with the hot bat this tournament. Pitch high and inside. Pitch low and outside, but called a strike. Just catching the bottom outside corner of the zone. Jack puts it in play. A slow roller over to the pitcher. He will be safe. Okay, they do get the tag at third, but not before the runner scores. So the Bombers do get one on the frame and are up 6-1 now. Trey Henry caught trying to take an extra base there, and a great slide attempt by Trey, but he was caught pretty far in advance of his slide. Third baseman had the ball, and it just really was no chance. So Bombers continuing their great start. Try to keep the momentum going, up by 5. The score 6-1. Let's say thank you to a couple of sponsors. We'll start this morning with Coach Dusty. Coach Dusty running a small American family agency out in Golden, Colorado. If you need somebody to take a look at your insurance coverages, make sure that you don't get caught up in a bad situation if the worst should happen. Coach Dusty's your man. He protects everything important to me. Has all of my insurance, and started with him a couple of years ago. Saved a couple $100 when I switched. Recommend getting a quote every couple years. Insurance companies like to raise their rates, so why not give Coach Dusty a try? And if he can't save you money, at least he can make sure you have the right coverages on your current policy, and maybe talk a little Bombers baseball with you. Next is, I'm going to call him Coach Kelly. Kelly Cates over at Just Add Water was out on the field helping the kids warm up this morning. And Kelly does sprinkler adjustments and gutter blowouts, get all that water right where it should be on the lawn and nowhere else. So why don't you give Kelly Cates a call if you have either of those needs. All right. Nolan Fratsky still on the mound for the Bombers. First pitch, a fastball, 55 miles an hour, fouled up against the screen. Infield shaded a bit towards the left field side for the right-handed batter. Just a bit, not too much. That pitch just misses the zone on the outside. That one far outside.
Serve it up, bro. You got it.
Nolan bringing the low inside pitch, a fastball, but called a ball, and that puts the leadoff runner over at first. Nolan should be seeing the bottom of the order at this point. Throws over to first, not in time. A strike. Swing and a miss. Outside, catches the edge of the zone, and that is a called strike. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Throw over to first. Runner not taking much of a lead. Ball hit over to right field. Chased into the over to the fence by relayed in now to Chance Van Gieson at second. And the Peaks score 2 on a double to the right field fence. Coach Patrick's now going to go talk to Nolan, bring in the infield, give everybody a pep talk, let them know, hey, we're still in this. 2 runs don't matter. Just make sure we're playing hard. Coach Patrick, our center fielder's older brother, Adam Barth. 16 or 17, can't remember, but old enough to drive. Helping us out, plays a little bit of high school ball. Appreciate him doing that. Okay. Bombers set back up. Nolan Fratsky ready to go. A strike on the outside of the plate. Deep over to right field. Goes between the fielders. Rolls to the fence. Relayed in. Stops at second. And the tag not in time. Scoring one more for the Peak. The Peak now threatening to strike back after the Bombers get out to an early lead. The Peaks have cut the lead to 3. Nolan, a high outside fastball, 54. That one, low ball, fouled off. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 and 2 now. No outs. Runner on second. The ball hit over to Chance Van Gieson at second base, who fields it and throws it back to second, but not in time to catch the runner. Runner remains at second. 1 out now for the Bombers. First pitch, a beautiful fastball inside edge of the plate, a strike. A slider over to third base, relayed to first, not in time to get the runner. An infield hit for the Peaks on a slowly hit ball over to Ryder Cates at third, and he could not get to it and get to first in time. Okay, 1 out. Runners at the corners. A tying run at the plate. Ball hit deep to center field. Adam Barth tracking it down. Will bring it home. We will have a play. Nope, cut by Nolan Fratsky. And he looks over at first, but the runner has stayed put, so no play. And the Peaks score 1 more run, pulling within 2 of the Bombers. Once again, the tying run at the plate, but 2 outs. All right, 2 outs, runner on first. Hit over to Mason Chalupa at shortstop, who grabs that ball up, tags second base, gets the lead runner, and the Bombers end the inning still up by 2. The score is 6-4. Let us say thank you to our final sponsor, and that is Pat Knight over at Knight Exteriors. Pat came out to my place the other day, gave me a quote on some paint, some siding repair, a little bit of trim repair, and some gutter work that I've been wanting to get done. Appreciate him coming out and doing that. We feel like the price is pretty fair, and he spent some time up on my roof, making sure that my roof looked good. So all in all, Pat did me a service without charging me a dime, and we'll see if we do some of that paint work. If you have any kind of exterior work you might need to get done on your house, get that maintenance done, because it's real important to keep that moisture on the outside of the house, keep it moving away from the house. Roofing, gutters, siding, paint. Pat will handle pretty much anything, keeping that water away from the inside of your home where it belongs. All right, leading off the inning for the Bombers, Andy Dahl, who had a monster shot all the way to the fence earlier. Looks at first pitch, called strike 1. That pitch inside and low. Evens the count at 2. Andy swings on the next pitch, sends it over to the first baseman, who races Andy to the plate, or to the bag, and Andy with the diving slide cannot get there first. And that is out number 1 for the Bombers. Up to bat, Nolan Fratsky bringing a ball back to the umpire. All right, Nolan hitting out to the infield, also out at first. That'll bring up Henry Gardner. Pitch far outside for ball 1. Henry calling for time. Steps out, readies himself. That pitch high and inside, that's ball 2. Henry nodding his head like, yep, I can read it now. That pitch low and outside, catching just the low edge of the corner of the zone. Strike 1, 2-1 the count now. That one right down the middle. Henry swinging and missing. That is strike 2, evens the count at 2. All right, Henry stepping back in. Ball high and inside. That is ball 3, a full count now. Henry A fly ball to right field, fielded in the air by the right fielder, and that is out number 3. The Bombers go down 1-2-3. And remain up by 2.
Number 15. The dance flow silly. The ladies gon' feel it. The fellas in the back and they twisting up a belly. Get silly. Get silly. Get silly. Get silly.
All right, that one gets away from Trey Henry on the slightly errant throw by Chance Van Gieson. Have to wait for the official scorekeeper, but I do not know who that error will be charged to. Not sure if that was catchable or not. Pitch far outside, runner goes to second on the play. Looks at third and goes back. Ball had gotten away from Will towards the Bombers dugout. All right, a strike. Nolan evening the count at 1. All right, runner on second, goes to third. Foul ball will send him back home, back to second. All right, Nolan throwing it back to second. Hit over to left field. Andy Dahl camped underneath it, makes the play. Runner stays at second, and that is 1 out for the Bombers. All right. First pitch to this batter, tipped back to the screen. extremely active backstop here. A pitch high. Ball one, evens the count at 1. Throw down to third, not in time. Okay, Nolan ready. Fouled off. Left-handed pitcher, that runner at third behind Nolan. So he cannot spot that runner without looking over his shoulder. If he turns the shoulders, it'll be a balk, but if he turns the head, it's fine. Once he brings the glove to the ball, brings the right there like that. Okay, that one hit right back at Nolan. He narrowly avoids a ball to the gut, and it ends up out in center field. Nolan, I think, would like to have had that on the other side where he can catch it. Pitch high and outside. Good stop by Will Hall here to keep the runner over at first. Peaks within 1 now, 6-5 the score. Will throwing down to second, not in time to catch the runner. Runner at second, 1 out. Ball put into play over to Mason Chalupa at shortstop, relayed to first. In time to get the runner. Runner attempts to go to third. Now they've got him caught in a pickle.
Run it, boys! Throw it to third and run him back. There you go. Throw it.
Got him. And that will end the inning. The Bombers remain up by 1. A close game here in Breckenridge this morning. The score is 6-5. Yeah. All right, stream might drop temporarily here. I'm going to relocate. Oh, good news, I found some shade, and I think I'll get a good consistent signal here. All right, Peaks clearly rattled by the Bombers. Coming into this game, I'm sure the Peaks thought they would handle the Bombers easily. Rhett Ekman hits it to center field, over the center fielder's head, and Rhett heading around to second base now. Ball being relayed in, and Rhett with a leadoff double for the Bombers. All right, Ryder Kate's up to bat now. All right, the ball squirts behind the catcher, and Rhett Ekman ends up over at third. Rhett, the fastest runner on the team, has proved that several times in practice. They do little time runs. Hit over towards first, and that'll be good enough for a sacrifice. And the Bombers go up, back up by 2 as Will Hall comes to the plate. Will hits one over to the center field. It's rolling, and Will might be able to stretch this into a double. There will be a play, and he is out. Will, not the fastest runner, tried to stretch that hit to center field into a double, and he was out by a mile as the Peaks had relayed that in. All right, Carter Prince grounds out over to the second baseman, relayed over to first for the out. And the Bombers get 1 in the frame, go back up by 2. And the Bombers will go back on defense. About 36 minutes left to play.
No, this is.
All right, here we are in the starting the bottom of the 5th inning. Nolan Fratsky remaining on the mound for the Bombers. First pitch, a strike right down the middle. Nolan only 1 walk on the day so far, doing some of his best pitching. This is why he is Coach Van Gieson's ace. Swing and a miss, a high fastball, and the Bombers have one out now. Boys trying to do their little throw around the horn thing. Probably not a great idea. We're not quite there yet. I've seen a few teams execute it. Oh, that pitch high. Ball one. Fouled up against the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Patrick fielding that off the screen. Trying to fire the boys up a little bit. Put into play over towards right field. Oh, Adam Barth almost making that play. He had it in his glove, but it came out as he went tumbling head over heels. And now relayed into second, a triple as Adam Barth almost makes the play of the century. Put into play over towards right field. Drops, fair. That will score 1 for the Peaks. Throw to second, offline, and the double on the blooper to just inside the right field line has brought the Peaks within 1. The tying run is on second, and the go-ahead run at the plate. Nolan, a pitch outside, 2 balls now. Runner advances to third on the play. Pitch outside, that's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. And the tying run on third. Strike on the outside edge of the plate. Nolan battling back. 3 balls, 1 strike. The fastball high. Ball 4. That's Nolan's second walk of the game. I do not know how much leash coach will give him with the game being this tight. Okay, Will and Nolan discussing something of great import in between the pitcher's mound and home. Nolan stepping off the mound backwards will look at both runners, checking both. Brings it home. A great snag by Will to keep the runner at third, but the stolen base at second because no throwdown due to the runner on third. That hit into center field. Adam Barth camped under it, will bring it over to third base and called safe as Ryder Cates could not make that tag in time. All right, the Peaks have tied it up here in the fourth inning, the bottom of the fourth inning. Nolan Fratsky's still in at pitcher. 2 outs now. That pitch high and outside. All right, that one put into play over towards right center field. Adam Barth retrieving it at the fence, and the Peaks have pulled into the lead now. The score 8-7. The Peaks' first lead of the game. Nolan's still able to throw plenty of strikes, so not being pulled. Still has all of his speed from what I can see. They are going to throw back to second now, but the runner's safe as the ball squirted past Mason Chalupa. All right, runner at second, 2 outs. Foul tip. That one hit over towards right field, retrieved in the air for out number 3 by the right fielder. I believe that is Jack Brides. Jack Brides making that catch in right field. And the Bombers end the fourth inning down by 1. All right, Bombers looking to rally now. Heart of the order coming up. Jace Berardi will lead off the inning for the Bombers. Okay, did I say the heart of the order? I meant the bottom of the order. Jace Verardi, the last batter in the order. And on deck is Mason Chalupa at the top of the order. Jace skies one to left field, retrieved in the air by the left fielder for out number 1. Mason Chalupa up to the plate now. Bombers showing a slightly subdued demeanor after losing the lead. Mason looking to restart the Bombers offense. Bombers down by 1. We will need a score. We'll probably play this inning. Depending on how it goes, this could be the last inning. All right, Mason hits over towards first. First baseman retrieves it, throws it to the pitcher, and a very close play, but Mason out. Ball 1 to Chance Van Gieson. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count now. Chance swinging on an outside ball. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one a called third strike, about 2 inches outside the zone, but the umpire calls it a strike. That makes it a strike, and that is 3 outs as the Bombers, unable to get their offense restarted, are now down by 1 heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. 7 innings or an hour 45 today. "22 minutes left." Okay, I have screwed up. Thought it was the 5th inning. It's actually this. All right, plenty more baseball coming at you. We've got the bottom of the 6th inning now. We're scheduled for 7 innings or an hour 45, whichever comes first. On the mound for the Bombers, Rhett Ekman. Rhett pitching for the first time yesterday. Well, the second time that I can recall, yesterday. Coach Van Gieson puts him back on the mound today. And he's delivering a strike at 67 miles an hour. Rhett, quite the arm, normally plays catcher and has a great throwdown, so no concerns about his velo. That one hit over to right field, retrieved in the air by Jack Brides for out number 1. Rhett, outside pitch. That is ball 1. That one high and inside, ball 2. Rhett showing a little bit of nervousness now. Rhett from the full windup. outside, a ball. Ball 3 now, 3 balls, no strikes. This bat will probably rest on the shoulder. Shows bunt just to throw him off and earns that free trip down to first.
And you say Shot City. Shot City. Shot City.
Runner goes, no throw, as the ball got away from Will Hall, the catcher. All right, time's been called. The Peaks coach is going out to talk to the umpire, trying to delay the game because he wants to make this the last inning. It's an asshole move, but that's what assholes do. Excuse my language. All right, runner advancing to third on the play. Pitch high and inside. That's our second walk, and looks like Coach is not going to go out. So Coach Van Gieson leaving Rhett in the game with 1 out and runners at the corners. That pitch low and outside, I guess. Looked like it caught the corner of the zone to me. Runner goes at a strike right over the middle of the plate. Runners at second and third now. That one outside, squirts away. No play as Will quickly retrieves it, throws it back to Rhett, who was coming home to cover. Would definitely have been a close play if there had been a play. So the Peaks, I think, wisely not trying to press their luck, wanting to prolong the inning, because if they can run the timeout, they don't have to play a 7th inning. That one comes right back to Will off the back stuff. Pitch high and outside. That's 3 walks. That loads the bases. And Coach Patrick is going to come out and talk to Rhett Ekman. See what's up here. Looks like Coach Patrick's just going to give him a pep talk. Ball still in Rhett Ekman's glove. "14 minutes left to play. If the Bombers can get out of this inning quickly, we will have a 7th inning. A rare 7th inning. Bombers don't usually get to 7. This has been a well-played game, lots of good defense, and that has given the Bombers an opportunity to potentially play 7 innings. All right, we're set back up. Rhett still pitching from the full stretch. Runners watching closely. Rhett unlikely to throw to any of the infield. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Rhett threatening to walk home a run. That ball hit foul up against the screen. Coach Patrick coming down and snagging that ball off the screen, but then screws up the throw back to Rhett Ekman. I think Coach Patrick's going to want that one back. Pitch high and inside. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded. Bombers down by 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Okay, pitch outside. That is ball 4, and that walks home a run. And Coach Matt has seen enough, and he is going to come get Rhett Ekman. Say, hey, thanks for trying, buddy. And he is going to put the ball into the hands of Henry Gardner. Henry Gardner coming in relief with the bases loaded. Not a position Henry likes to be in. Coach Matt going with Henry, a solid middle reliever here at the end of the game. Down 2 with the bases loaded, an unusual position for Henry to come in. Henry warming up, nice strike right over the middle of the plate, 54 miles an hour. Henry, the youngest player on the team. Starting pitcher Nolan Fratsky, the second youngest, so our 2 youngest players have pitched, both of them 13, both of them eligible to play at this level again next year. Both of them looking for teams. Henry has a tryout for a new team on Monday. He won't be able to play with the Bombers next season, all but those 2. I should say 3. Only 3 Bombers will be eligible to play at 14U next year. Everyone else moving on to high school ball. So 2 of them looking for a new team, and one of them has decided he's going to retire from baseball. So our 2 youngest players both pitching against this Peaks team. The Peaks unsuccessful at their gambit to try to prevent a 7th inning.
Better up.
Have landed us here. Still in the bottom of the 6th, so we do need to get 2 outs pretty quickly here, but 10 minutes remaining. We should have time to start a 7th inning. Pitch inside high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The infield is in. That pitch hit high to right field, being tracked down by Jack Brides, and unfortunately diving cannot make the grab. Squirts all the way into the corner, and that will score 2. That will score 2 for... That will score, I'm sorry, that my wife says 3, I say 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still seeing 2 runners out on the field. That scores 2. That's 2. Okay, just so you know, wives are always right no matter what, even when they're wrong. The score 11-7 now. Bombers down by 4. ball low and outside, very close to a strike. This is a very tall batter. Plenty of zone to work with. That one high up around the shoulders. Pitch low and outside, and that'll load the bases back up. So the bases once again loaded, runners on third, second, and first. Henry Gardner giving up a hit and a walk so far. First pitch inside. Pitch low, bouncing about 2 feet in front and 3 feet to the right of the plate. Henry taking advantage of that active backstop and a short backfield. All right, that one also getting past Will Hall. A ball as the runners are stuck in position unless they try to come home. A strike from Henry Gardner. And I don't think that was at 68 miles an hour. I think that was our bat speed. Henry bringing the slider. The batter, a little confused on the play, thought he could run down to first due to the dropped third, but dropped third not in play because the bases were loaded. So no place for the runners to go, and therefore dropped third doesn't matter. The batter was out. All right, ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. All right, Henry's given up 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. That one low and inside, good block by Will Hall. Okay, 3-0 the count now. Pitch low, walks home a run. Peaks up by 5 now. Henry now with 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Had absolutely no margin to work with, coming in with the bases loaded. A hit to center field, fielded by Adam Barth in the air, and that will record the 3rd out. Henry, a tough outing coming in and really showing why he's good in high pressure situations, because there was no higher pressure situation than that. All right, the Peaks retaking the field with 4 minutes left in the game. We will have a 7th inning. And the Bombers need 6 runs to have a chance at winning this game. No ties, I don't believe. Maybe a tie. I'm not sure how pool play works. We might have an opportunity for a tie. But right now, the Bombers need 6 runs to have a chance to win. 5 runs to have a tie. Bombers Bombers need to end up in the top 9 teams to play tomorrow. This a 3-day tournament, an unusual tournament. Usually 2 pool play games and then a couple of different brackets, and you seed into the different brackets. This time, the way it works is there's only there's 17 teams. There's a 9-team bracket on Sunday, and there are 4 pool play games, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Speaking of which, we will have another game after this. Game at 10 o'clock. A ball just came flying in from the other field, quite the distance away. That was crazy. All right. Adam Barth up to bat for the Bombers, trying to start the offense off. This is the heart of the order and a good spot in the order to try to get those 5 runs. Bombers capable of scoring 5, as they did in the first inning today. Been a while since they scored 6 in an inning, but see if we can do it here. Adam Barth looking for a little advice from the coaches. Gets it. All right, that ball outside evens the count at 2. Another foul ball just flew in from the other field. That ball low, Adam Barth backing away from it. Oh, wow, that a low inside pitch, called strike 3, an absolute terrible call by the umpire. Matt Van Gieson going to come talk to the umpire for just a minute. Well, we know MLB umpires miss occasional calls, and we are far away from the MLB here, so we should never expect there to be perfectly called games. The boys try to play in a way that it's not close and it's not left in the hands of the umpire. But when you're trying to restart a rally, that is an unfortunate call. I'm not sure what's being argued here. I guess maybe they're calling a swinging strike. And Matt saying, did he go around? I'm not sure what's happening here. Adam Barth still standing out here like he might get a chance at another pitch. I do not know what's happening. We're having a long coaches and umpires powwow in the infield here. All right, umpires coming over. And they are going to go find the organizer, I believe. I believe we're going to be playing the rest of this game under protest. I really don't know what's happening here. Let me go do some reconnaissance. I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, I have the scoop. What has happened is Matt Van Gieson, the head coach for the Bombers, has protested the pitcher who the Bombers think has pitched too many innings. And so the umpires are checking the records, trying to figure out, has he pitched too many innings? There is a 7-inning limit in this format. You can pitch 7 innings. Each third of an inning is 1 out. So if you pitch an out, you pitch a third of an inning. You have 7 innings through Saturday. That's today. And then after that, you have to make it to tomorrow. On Sunday, if you make it into the bracket play, you do get some extra innings. But the Bombers still waiting on this protest. Plenty of time since we were short on time, but they're in the 7th inning. This was going to be it anyway. And so the umpire's looking to get this call right. I don't know what the penalty will be. We will find out. That may wipe the out off the board. It may give Adam Barth a new at-bat. It may count the out and just result in a ejection and a hole in the lineup for the Peaks. I do not know whether Matt has won this protest or not. The umpire has not yet signaled. Okay, he now signals 1 out. All right, 1 out has been signaled. Adam Barth sits back down on the bench. Trey Henry comes up to bat. Okay, Trey will try to start the Bombers' offense. Again, we need to make 5 runs to stay in this game. Trey looks at the first pitch, a strike, 63 miles an hour. I believe that was a fastball. Ball low and inside. That pitch, definitely a fastball at 70. Pitch high and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Trey Henry. Trey hits the breaking ball deep into the center field. He'll round first. He's heading to second. A stand-up double for Trey Henry to get the Bombers' offense started. Jack Bride's now stepping up to the plate. First pitch, a ball low. A slider at 66. Second pitch, inside, a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jack Brides. Trey Henry taking a 8-foot lead at second. Pitch high, stopped by the catcher. I believe the scoreboard is wrong. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jack Brides. All right, that strike evens the count at 2. 2-2 the count. Catcher signaling to his pitcher. making sure he knows what the count is, and also making sure he keeps an eye on Trey Henry, who's over at second, taking a little bit of a lead. Not too much. Definitely can get back from there. No one really holding him on. Infield shifted over. Pitch comes home, hit over towards second baseman. Throw to first in time. Advancing to third on the play is Trey Henry. Jack Bride slamming his helmet in frustration after that play. Don't like to see that. Bombers down to their last out here. And Andy Dahl, who has hit 2 hits in this game, takes and looks at strike 1 on the outside of the zone. Throw down to third, not in time. Ball high, evens the count at 1. Perfect baseball weather here in Keystone, Colorado. That one fouled up the first base side, hits an aspen tree. Andy offering a swing and a miss, and the Bombers come up short against the Peaks. A mighty effort by the Bombers, giving the Peaks a little bit of a scare early this morning. And that'll be our final, 12-7. We will play another game here in about 10 minutes, so please stay tuned. This stream will end, and the other stream will start back on the Bombers YouTube channel. Speaking of YouTube, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe button, and if you have subscribed, hit that bell icon. The bell icon helps you set up alerts so that you get an alert as soon as we go live and you know exactly when we're playing. All right, Bombers, a great effort this morning, giving a very good team in the Peaks a scare and almost coming up with what they needed.